Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Maybe you've noticed that climbing stairs feels a little harder, or getting up from the couch takes just a bit more effort. It's easy to think these changes are just part of growing older, but here's the truth: they don't have to define your life. This stage of life, often called the golden years, can be some of the most fulfilling if you take the right steps to care for yourself. And no, I'm not talking about drastic changes or complicated routines. What I'm sharing today are simple, practical habits that anyone, yes, even you, can start doing right now to feel stronger, healthier, and happier. If you're watching this, chances are you're looking for ways to make the most of this chapter in your life. You might be wondering how to stay active, maintain your independence, and enjoy every moment without feeling weighed down by age-related challenges. Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll go over 5 simple habits that can help you boost your energy, protect your health, and create a lifestyle that truly feels golden. These aren't just random tips, they're based on science and proven strategies that work, no matter where you're starting from. Let's start with the first habit: staying active in ways that feel good for your body. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: exercise. At my age, isn't it too late? Let me tell you something. I hear that question all the time, and the answer is always the same: it's never too late to move your body. In fact, staying active is one of the best things you can do to slow down the effects of aging. The key is to focus on activities that suit your abilities and bring you joy. For example, walking is one of the simplest yet most powerful forms of exercise. It doesn't cost anything, requires no special equipment, and can be done almost anywhere. Whether it's a stroll around your neighborhood, a walk in the park, or even pacing while you talk on the phone, every step counts. When I started incorporating daily walks into my routine in my 60s, I was amazed at how quickly I noticed improvements. Tasks that used to feel exhausting, like carrying groceries or bending down to tie my shoes, became easier. Walking also gave me a chance to clear my mind and connect with nature, which boosted my mood and reduced stress. If you're new to walking, start small, just 5 or 10 minutes a day, and gradually increase the time as your stamina improves. You don't need to aim for marathons. Consistency matters more than intensity. But what if walking isn't your thing? That's okay. There are plenty of other options. Chair yoga, for instance, is a fantastic choice for seniors who want to improve flexibility and balance without putting too much strain on their joints. Simple moves like seated leg lifts, side bends, or gentle twists can loosen tight muscles, improve posture, and even reduce pain. I remember trying chair yoga for the first time after dealing with stiffness in my lower back. Within weeks, I noticed a significant difference, not just in how my body felt, but also in how confident I felt moving around. Of course, staying active isn't just about physical benefits. It's also about mental well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your spirits and reduce feelings of anxiety or depression. So whether it's dancing to your favorite songs, gardening, or swimming, find an activity that makes you smile and stick with it. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Now that we've covered staying active, let's talk about another essential piece of the puzzle: nourishing your body with the right foods. As we age, our nutritional needs change, and paying attention to what we eat becomes even more important. Think of your body like a car. It needs the right fuel to run smoothly. Eating nutrient-dense foods not only gives you the energy you need to thrive, but also helps prevent chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and osteoporosis. One dietary pattern that consistently stands out in research is the Mediterranean diet. It emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins like fish and legumes, and healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. Studies show that following this style of eating can lower the risk of age-related diseases and even improve brain function. For many people, switching to a healthier diet sounds intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Start by making small swaps. Instead of white bread, try whole grain. Swap sugary snacks for fresh fruit or a handful of nuts. Add more color to your plate with vibrant veggies like spinach, carrots, or bell peppers. These tiny changes add up over time and make a big difference in how you feel. Meal planning can also simplify healthy eating, especially if cooking feels overwhelming. Spend an hour or two on the weekend chopping veggies, cooking grains, or portioning out meals for the week. Keep your pantry stocked with staples like canned beans, frozen vegetables, and whole grain pasta for quick, nutritious meals. If you're unsure where to begin, consider exploring recipes online or trying meal delivery services that offer balanced, senior-friendly options. One habit that transformed my eating habits was starting each day with a nutrient-packed smoothie. Blend spinach, banana, almond milk, chia seeds, and a scoop of protein powder for a quick, delicious breakfast that keeps you energized until lunch. Over time, these small actions become second nature, and you'll notice improvements in your energy levels, digestion, and overall well-being. Now that we've covered staying active and nourishing your body, let's move on to the next habit. Because while movement and nutrition are crucial, there's another factor that plays a huge role in aging gracefully. Stick around, because we're about to uncover how sleep ties everything together. Sleep is one of those things we often take for granted until it starts to slip away. Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning at night, only to wake up feeling groggy and unrested? If so, you're not alone. Many people in their golden years struggle with sleep issues, whether it's trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early. But here's the thing: sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. In fact, it's one of the most powerful tools you have for staying healthy, sharp, and energized as you age. During deep sleep, your body works hard to repair tissues, balance hormones, and strengthen your immune system. It's also when your brain processes information, consolidates memories, and clears out toxins that can contribute to cognitive decline. Studies show that poor sleep increases the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and depression, while also accelerating age-related memory loss. So if you've been neglecting your sleep, now's the time to prioritize it, and I promise, it's easier than you might think. The first step is creating a calming bedtime routine. Think of it as signaling to your body that it's time to wind down. For example, try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretches before bed. Avoid screens and stimulants like caffeine or alcohol in the hours leading up to bedtime, as they interfere with your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. One of my favorite nighttime rituals is sipping a cup of herbal tea, like chamomile or lavender, while listening to soothing music. It's become a comforting way to transition from the busyness of the day to a restful night's sleep. Your sleep environment matters too. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. If noise or light is an issue, consider using earplugs, blackout curtains, or a white noise machine to create a soothing atmosphere. And don't underestimate the power of consistency. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock and improves the quality of your rest. If you're still struggling with sleep, despite making these adjustments, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare provider. Conditions like insomnia, sleep apnea, or restless leg syndrome may require medical attention, and addressing them can dramatically improve your rest and overall well-being. Remember, prioritizing sleep isn't selfish, it's essential for living your best life. Now that we've covered sleep, let's talk about another key habit that can transform your golden years: staying socially connected. Loneliness is something many seniors face, even if they don't talk about it openly. When kids grow up and move away, friends retire or pass on, and social circles shrink, it's easy to feel isolated. But here's the truth: relationships are not just a nice-to-have, they're a necessity for thriving in your later years. Research shows that strong social connections are linked to better physical health, improved cognitive function, and greater overall happiness. In fact, some studies suggest that chronic loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The message is clear: staying connected isn't just about having fun, it's about staying healthy. When I reached my late 60s, I realized how easy it was to let relationships slip. Friends moved away, family members got busy with their own lives, and I found myself spending more time alone. At first, I didn't think much of it, but over time, I noticed how lonely I felt. That's when I made a conscious decision to nurture my social circle. I started reaching out to old friends, inviting neighbors over for coffee, and joining groups based on my interests. One of the best decisions I made was signing up for a weekly walking group. Not only did it keep me physically active, but it also introduced me to a whole community of people who became close friends. The lesson here is simple: don't wait for others to reach out to you, be the one to initiate. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, send a text to check in on a loved one, or invite someone to join you for lunch. Small gestures go a long way in strengthening bonds. Volunteering is another fantastic way to connect with others while giving back to your community. Whether it's mentoring young people, helping at a local food bank, or participating in charity events, volunteering gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Plus, it's a great way to meet like-minded individuals who share your values. And don't underestimate the power of technology when it comes to staying connected. Video calls, social media, and online forums make it easier than ever to bridge distances and maintain relationships. Seeing someone's face and hearing their voice can make all the difference, especially if you live far from family or friends. For instance, I started using video calls to stay in touch with my grandchildren, and it's been a game changer. Watching their faces light up during our chats reminds me of the joy that comes from staying connected, no matter the miles between us. Now that we've explored the importance of sleep and social connections, let's shift gears slightly and talk about another habit that ties everything together: engaging your brain to stay mentally sharp. One of the most exciting discoveries in neuroscience is that the brain remains capable of growth and adaptation throughout life, a concept known as neuroplasticity. This means that no matter your age, you can continue to build new neural connections, improve cognitive function, and protect against age-related decline by engaging in mentally stimulating activities. People who thrive in their golden years often prioritize keeping their minds active through learning, problem-solving, and curiosity. For example, I started solving crossword puzzles and Sudoku in my 70s, and it quickly became a daily ritual. Not only did it sharpen my focus and memory, but it also gave me a sense of accomplishment each time I completed a challenging puzzle. Learning a new skill, like playing an instrument or speaking a foreign language, is another excellent way to challenge your brain. Even reading books outside your usual genre or exploring documentaries on topics you're curious about can stimulate your mind. Social interaction also plays a huge role in maintaining mental sharpness. Conversations force your brain to think critically, process information, and respond appropriately. Joining a book club, attending community events, or volunteering for causes you care about not only keeps your mind engaged, but also fosters meaningful connections. One practice that has been transformative for me is mindfulness. Mindfulness simply means being present in the moment, paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. You can practice mindfulness while washing dishes, taking a walk, or even sipping your morning coffee. Studies show that mindfulness reduces stress, improves focus, and enhances overall well-being benefits that become increasingly valuable as we age. Next, we'll dive into the final habit that brings everything full circle, finding purpose to fuel your days and maintain emotional resilience. Stick around, because this is where the magic truly happens. Finding purpose might sound like a lofty idea, but it's actually one of the simplest and most rewarding habits you can embrace in your golden years. Purpose is what gives life meaning. It's the driving force that keeps you motivated, engaged, and excited to wake up each morning. When you retire or slow down from your career, it's easy to feel like you've lost your sense of direction. But here's the truth: purpose doesn't retire when you do. It evolves, shifts, and takes on new forms, often in ways you might not expect. For me, finding purpose came unexpectedly in my early 70s. I had spent decades working in an office, and when I finally stepped away from that chapter of my life, I felt a void. At first, I filled my days with hobbies and relaxation, which was nice, but something still felt missing. Then, I started mentoring young professionals in my field, sharing the knowledge and experience I'd accumulated over the years. Not only did it give me a renewed sense of fulfillment, but it also reminded me that I still had value to offer the world. That's the beauty of purpose. It doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It just has to matter to you. Purpose looks different for everyone. Maybe it's writing a memoir, starting a blog, teaching a skill you've mastered, or simply spending more time with your grandchildren. Whatever it is, pursue it with passion and intention. Studies show that having a sense commitment to purpose linked to better physical health, improved cognitive function, and greater overall happiness. People with a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, recover faster from illnesses, and maintain a positive outlook on life even when faced with challenges. Volunteering is another powerful way to find purpose. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, mentoring students, or participating in environmental cleanups, volunteering gives you a sense of accomplishment and connection. Plus, it's a great way to meet like-minded individuals who share your values. For instance, I joined a community garden project a few years ago, and it became one of my favorite parts of the week. Not only did I get to enjoy the outdoors and grow my own vegetables, but I also made friends with other gardeners who shared my passion for nature. It was a reminder that purpose can be found in the simplest of places if you're willing to look for it. Now that we've explored all 5 habits: staying active, nourishing your body, prioritizing sleep, staying connected, and finding purpose, let's take a step back and tie everything together. Because while each of these habits is powerful on its own, their true magic lies in how they work together to create a life that feels vibrant, fulfilling, and uniquely yours. Imagine starting your day with a brisk walk or a few minutes of chair yoga to boost your energy and loosen up your muscles. After breakfast, you settle into a comfy chair with a cup of tea and dive into a good book or solve a crossword puzzle to stimulate your brain. Later in the afternoon, you meet up with friends for coffee or attend a volunteer event where you contribute to a cause you care about. In the evening, you wind down with a relaxing bedtime routine, knowing you've spent the day doing things that matter to you. This isn't just a schedule, it's a lifestyle. And it's one that anyone can create, no matter where they are in life. The key is to start small and build from there. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one habit that resonates with you right now and focus on making it a part of your daily routine. Once that feels second nature, add another. Over time, these small actions will add up to something truly transformative. And remember, progress isn't perfect. There will be days when life gets busy or motivation wanes, and that's okay. What matters most is showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Every effort counts, and every step forward brings you closer to the life you deserve, a life full of energy, connection, and purpose. Before we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Your golden years are called that for a reason. They are precious, valuable, and full of potential. By embracing these habits and making them your own, you're not just investing in your physical health, you're nurturing your independence, resilience, and zest for life. So whether you're walking, cooking, sleeping, connecting, or pursuing your passions, know that you're building a life that truly shines. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me and helps others discover this content too. If you know someone who might benefit from hearing these insights, share this video with them. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more tips and stories designed to help you live a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, your golden years are meant to be golden. You've got this.